Good morning, guys. It is Hippie Market day. Someone just honked at me. I just quickly ran to the bank because I realized I don't have any cash, but Ariana should be here soon. She's helping me out today. She's bringing the car, which is so helpful. But yeah, I just gotta make it home and then we're gonna load the car. But I'm really excited because this is my first market of the entire summer season because I moved and everything. I just took a break from selling, so exciting day. Okay, just waiting for Ariana to get here, but I thought I'd do a little outfit of the day because I always try to dress somewhat cute for these hippie markets, but I thrifted this little vest the other day and I was thinking of more styling it for fall, but this is the way I would style it in the summer, just with this little mini skirt. I absolutely love that it has red on it, so it kind of matches. I also did a red scrunchie and I'll probably wear my red Converse, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Although I think I need to take this off when we load in. Hey, working hard?
Hell yeah.
Hey, we made it. We made it. Checking in, we're about halfway through the day and I've made 7 sales so far, so that's actually really good. I was a little worried at one point, but it started to pick up. So how are you feeling, Irina?
Really hot.
Yeah, the sun definitely moved and is beating on us now, but it could be worse. Yeah. It's not too bad.
3:26 p.m.
Show what you bought.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is Irina's haul.
Wait, where are they from?
Sorry, where are they from?
Iced Out by Fractal Flow.
So
I got
pretty.
this ring for them last time, and then I got 2 new rings. Because all my rings went into the laundry machine, so the new collection is brewing.
So pretty. What else did you get?
I'll show you in a minute.
Okay,
Second
and
thing I got it from our vendor neighbor.
Cute.
Asymmetrical.
Very cute. I haven't really given a tour of the spot, but this is the setup. It's actually pretty different from what I normally do. I normally have the rack turned around the other way, but I feel like this setup is pretty good. So this is another shot of my setup. I was doing a buy one get one 50% off sale this day, which I've never done before, so I wanted to try it out. And coming along on this side, this is actually a jacket that I specifically made for this market. One of my favorites yet for sure. And then these are my classic teddy ones. And of course, the cutest dogs are always at the hippie market. Which is just me and my setup and me and Ariana. And that was pretty much all I filmed. Good morning, guys. I did a terrible job of filming yesterday, but the market went really well. I ended up selling 11 things, which is pretty good for me. I still have to crunch the numbers, which I'll do for you guys later in this video, but I just want you guys to see the state of my place right now. This is by far the worst part of doing markets, is dealing with all this stuff afterwards. This isn't even all of it. There's just stuff absolutely everywhere that I have to put away. So I'm gonna be spending this morning cleaning everything up and putting everything away. It's gonna be fun. Just got the rack back up and hung back up all my clothes because this is half the battle because I use these at my market, so I have to take all this down and put it back up, so that's all good. Now let's put away the inventory. Alright, here I got all of my inventory boxes. I love this system for finding things for my online part of my store, but it is absolutely the worst part of cleaning up after the markets because it just takes so long. But I'm probably just going to do a little time lapse for you guys to show you the process of how I do that. Like I said, this is the absolute worst part of Hippie Market because I have to put all of my clothes away. And as you can see, basically what I'm doing is taking clothes from the laundry bin, checking my phone, searching up like the brand and the name of the item into my like inventory locator, which will tell me which bin it needs to go to, and then I put it in the bin. So it's a really freaking long process. This literally took me, I want to say 3 solid hours. That's why I have to like put a video on. Like that's the only way you're gonna get through it. And yeah, it's almost more work than the actual market. It's just terrible. But yeah, it's the only solution I can think of to be able to store so many items in such a small space but still know where everything is. You know, when I make an order online, I need to know exactly where that item is. So yeah, Okay, so it's been a couple days since the Hippie Market, and I've had some time to decompress and think about things, and I don't know, I have a lot of feelings about this market that I will get into, but I of course wanted to give you guys a little breakdown of how this one went, how much money I made, how much all my expenses were, what I walked away with at the end of the day. So I ended up selling 11 things, which is good. It's not great, but it's not the worst. I ended up selling a little bit of everything, to be honest. A couple skirts, a couple maybe one dress, a couple button-ups, a sweater, truly a mix of everything. Surprisingly, I did not sell any jeans. But yeah, it was kind of a mixed bag this time around. As I mentioned probably some point in the vlog, I was doing a buy one, get one 50% off sale because I really wanted to incentivize people to buy more than one item because I'm just really trying to get rid of things. I have this huge box, you guys can't see it, right beside, right down here, filled with inventory that I don't have space for. So I was really hoping that I would be able to downsize and get rid of that stuff, but I still have so much extra inventory. So basically what I'm trying to say is the buy one, get one 50% off deal didn't really work that well. I think only one person really took advantage of it. Although I will say I feel like when people see that sale sign, it does intrigue them to actually start looking for stuff. So I think it helped my sales in general, but just not a lot of people actually took advantage of it. So that was all good. I met some really nice people as always. That's always the best part of the market, is just meeting all these people. And people are always so nice, and when they try your stuff on and they really like it. That's another thing, I did not sell any of my rework jackets, which was kind of disappointing because that usually really helps me since those are more of my expensive items, so that was a little bit disappointing. But a lot of people were intrigued by them, wanted to try them on, so that is very rewarding to see. But anyways, let's get into the numbers. So in total, I ended up making $359.95, which sounds like a lot, but I'm pretty sure this time last year when I did the market, I pretty much doubled my sales, so it's okay. It's not bad, it's okay. But of course, that's not how much I actually made. I have quite a few expenses that we are going to go through in order of cheapest to most expensive. So first off, parking was $8 as per usual. Boom. I did reimburse my sister $20 for gas money to get here since she was kind enough to drive all the way out here and help me. I had no problem covering her gas. Then I ended up spending $35.73 on lunch for both of us, which is, as per usual, pretty expensive for lunch, but I treat that almost as a payment to my sister. I want to treat her to a nice lunch. It's the least I can do since I'm not actually paying her, because as we'll end up seeing, it's just really not in the budget. So that's why I always go all out on lunch. Next was my cost of goods. So basically everything that I ended up selling originally cost me $54. And then lastly, we have our biggest expense, which of course is the market fee at $135, which last year, to sell in the same park for the same size spot was only $95. This year, it was $135. So that is almost a 50% markup from last year. And I'm not gonna lie, it just makes it so much more tougher to make any money at these markets when they charge so much to sell there in the first place. And I get it, it's probably very expensive to run and it's probably such a pain to organize, but it just really, it makes things a lot tougher because at the end of the day, I only ended up making $106.68 at this market, which is not the best. I'm just gonna take a moment and be super real with you guys because this is something that's been on my mind for a while now. I just think I'm coming to terms with the fact that these markets really just aren't worth it for me anymore, and they're just way too much of a gamble. I absolutely love selling at these markets. If all it took was getting there and spending the day there, it'd be fine. It'd be a no-brainer for me. But it's just the amount of prep and then cleanup that it takes that I just absolutely hate, and I think I hate it more than I actually enjoy doing the market. As you guys saw, I probably mentioned in that time lapse before, it probably took me a solid 3-4 hours just to get everything, all my inventory back in order, which is definitely the worst part. And I know there's things I could do to make that part easier for myself, but right now I just do not have the means for it, and I never have really. The ideal setup would be having some sort of storage, renting out a storage space where I could just have racks and clothes up at all times, but at that point, that's just gonna eat up the rest of my budget. So I just don't think it's worth it. And I think that was just kind of my long way of saying I think this is gonna be my last market, which is just like really sad to say because I've put so much time and energy and money into like my whole setup and perfecting everything. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of like taking a gamble each time, and I'm just tired of being disappointed all the time. And you know, there have been markets that have been successful for me, but there have been a lot that have just been really mediocre, if not pretty bad. And I think, like I mentioned before, the bads are just kind of starting to outweigh the goods, and I think I just have to like be real with myself and realize as a whole I'm just like not enjoying this anymore, and it's not worth it for me. So it is really sad for me to like be admitting this. You guys could probably tell I barely filmed any of this market. I don't know, I just like don't have the motivation in me anymore. And yeah, as much as it's been a fun journey doing all these markets, I just feel like the math ain't mathin' anymore, and it's honestly been something I've been thinking about for a long time. So I was kind of hoping like this one I could at least clear out a bunch of stuff and make my online sales more manageable, because I'll always be like continuing to do online. But yeah, I still have quite a bit of stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry if this video is kind of disappointing. I know there's quite a few people who enjoyed my market videos, and like of course I always love being super transparent with you guys, because like there aren't that many people who just like tell it as it is and like tell you the numbers. Because I always wonder, like, all those other people selling at the market, like, how are they doing? Truly, how are they doing? I don't know. Oh, why did that stop recording? I just realized my microphone turned off at some point, too. So I don't know how long I was rambling on with bad audio. But, yeah, this whole video is just kind of a bummer. But I hope you guys can understand. Because, like, I don't know. This is just, like, truly how I feel. And yeah, I'm just tired. I'm just tired of hustling so hard and just, like, being disappointed. Because at least online, you have so much more control. There's a lot less risk. And honestly, it's better to just focus. It's almost like two separate businesses, because it's better to just like focus on online, especially when I take so much time photographing everything. Then selling it at a market kind of defeats the purpose of taking those photos. It was kind of a waste of my time. So yeah, that's just been on my mind. And yeah, I'm sad to say this is probably going to be my last market video. I might do one more market in the future, but for the most part, I think this is the end of the Alicia Thrifts market era, which is so sad, but it's the truth. And I'm gonna stop rambling because I've just been saying the same thing over and over again. I'm trying not to end this on such a low note. So yeah, I'm still continuing my online sales. I'm still making videos, so definitely lots more videos to look forward to, just no market videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, I guess. Anyways, I'll see you next week.